Today's video is really sweet because I am finally making some pants for my toddler and for my baby. Well, kind of, because the smallest this pattern goes is to a 6 month, and he's only 3 months. But he's kind of chunky. He is in a 3 to 6 month right now, and it fits him. So I feel like he's going to be in a 6 month size in the next month. So I'm making some pants for my toddler and baby, and this pattern is the Drew pants from Rileys Quilt Co. And she's on Instagram. That's how I found this pattern, found her, all of this. I've actually already made a pair that are just so stinking cute out of this thrifted bed sheet. They're actually downstairs right now, otherwise I would show them to you. Maybe I'll get them at the end and show them. But I made it out of this thrifted bed sheet that I got from the thrift store, and they're so cute. And also what I love about this pattern, it took me maybe, I would say maybe 30 minutes. It took me like maybe 3 minutes to cut the fabric. It's one pattern piece, which is so nice. And sewing it together, I think it would go quicker if you had a serger. I don't have a serger, so I just did the overlock stitch on my machine, and so that took a little bit of time. But yeah, literally maybe 30 minutes to do this pattern. So I'm going to be sewing up some pants today, and it's this, hold on, I'll show it to you. It's this cute little carrot pattern. It's just navy blue with little carrots on it. And I'm doing some for my toddler and for my baby. So I'm doing this size 4T. Did I cut the size 4T? Yeah, it was size 4T that I cut. And then the 6 month. So yeah, I'm really excited. You can do these with any fabric. She has like, I actually have, oh yeah, here's a picture of it in the instructions. But yeah, like she literally makes them in like these denim ones, I really want to try to do a denim. And I thought it would also be like really sweet to just use like an old pair of jeans like my husband's not wearing anymore to make for the boys. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But it's seriously so simple. It is so easy. The pattern was very easy to put together. It's only 9 pages. So if you are a grandma, an auntie, a mom yourself, and you want to make something for your toddler, I highly recommend this pattern. And I think it was only $9 on Etsy, which is so good because patterns they can get expensive. So but it comes from a 6 month to a 5T. So I'll get a good use out of this for my youngest one for sure. I hope she expands the sizing to be for kids as her kids grow, because this was seriously such an easy pattern. Yeah, and I think I'll forever be making my kids pants and then just buying shirts until I can find a good shirt pattern, and then I'll just be making all my kids' clothes. But yeah, it was seriously so easy. It's one pattern piece. This is what it looks like. This is the 6 month. It's just one pattern piece, and then you just fold it lengthwise like this, right sides together. You sew down the edge, do that on the other one, stick it inside, do the crotch seam, fold over the waistband, stick some elastic, and then sew the like bottom for the hem. When I tell you so easy, so easy. So I'm gonna do that right now, and yeah, I'll show you the finished product. But this is a really quick video, so because the pattern's really quick. So if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. But yeah, this is the Drew pants by Rileys Quilt Co. Okay, I forgot I have to change my thread on my machine, so I thought we would just yap for a minute. If you have any other kids patterns specifically for boys, because I feel like there's so many cute girl patterns. I thought I had already opened this. I did not. I feel like there's so many cute girls patterns, but boys, I feel like it's very far and few between. Is that the phrase? So yeah, I'm struggling. Okay. So if you know of any other good boy patterns, let me know. Please put them in the comments, because this was really sweet to do and to make, and it was so easy and quick. Okay, apparently I can't yap and sew, so let me get this done. Okay, I got my bobbin threaded on the bobbin, so I think I'm good now. I was really struggling. But yeah, if you have any cute boy patterns, let me know, because the girls have so many cute girl patterns, which actually next week I will have a video up of these cute balloon pants. I'm making them for my niece, and so you'll see those next week, and they're super cute. They are so stinking cute, but the boys really don't have much. So please let me know, because, okay, so I'm also reading this book. It's called Memory Making Mom, and it's just like all about like creating traditions for your home, which I really want to do. I really want to like create fun things for the boys and like things they look forward to every year. One of them that I want to do this year, which I'll be doing a separate video on this, but I want to start making our Christmas pajamas that they wear for like Christmas Eve into Christmas morning. Because we also go, like, there's like a light show like that you drive through in our town, and so we do that on Christmas Eve. And so that's one tradition we've already started, but I want to add something to it that's sewing related. So that's something I want to do. But now even just making like these pants, I'm like, oh, that would be so cool to be like, yeah, my mom made my clothes when I grew up. Like, my mom made those. So I just think that would be really fun. So I'm looking for other patterns to do for boys. So let me know if you have any, or suggestions. Which also, I could just make patterns from clothes that they already own. I could do that too, but I just love a pattern. I'm not one of those girlies that's like self-drafting and can just make it up. I'm currently working on a tote bag right now. I'm a bag girly. I love bags, purses, all the things. And so I'm working on that right now, and I'm like, my head is kind of spinning. So I love a good pattern. So if you have any, please leave it below. Okay, let's get to sewing. I'm probably not going to even cut this video, because when I tell you it's so quick, it is literally so quick. So I've got my pant piece. I've got right sides together. I'm just going to do a straight stitch along this edge. All right, so that's done. It's just a straight stitch. Now I'm going to do my overlock stitch to do the seam allowance. If you have a serger, this would be so much quicker, but I don't, so I'm gonna have to do an overlock stitch or a zigzag. Or if you don't have an overlock stitch, you can also just do a zigzag stitch if you have that. All right, now I'm gonna trim my threads. And I'm just gonna trim up the inside edge too. They're a little jagged. So I'm just gonna get as close to that stitch as I can without actually cutting it. And this is an extra step. You don't have to do this. I just like doing it. All right, now you just take one of them, it doesn't matter which one, and then flip it inside out so it's facing the right way. And now I'm just gonna stick that inside this pant so the right sides are facing together. And then you're gonna line up the crotch seam and then sew along that and do the same thing you just did for the pant leg. And then I will do the overlock stitch and then we'll move on to the waistband. Okay, all done with the construction part of it. Now you'll just want to flip them in like the right way out just to make sure that they look good, and they do. Okay, those are so stinking cute. Okay, so yeah, it looks good. All the seams are looking great. Now it's time to move on to the waistband and the hem of the pants. And like I said before, I've already made these in that other fabric that I showed you. And so on the bottom, it says to do, like for the hem, it says to do a 1-inch fold and then you do another 1-inch fold and stitch. My son's really tall, and so they're just barely long enough for him. So I'm gonna do a 1/2-inch fold and then another 1/2-inch fold to give him a little bit more length. But the waistband I'm gonna do exactly as it says, which is just 1 inch and 1 inch. Or actually, maybe I will do it half on top too. That'll give him some more length in the pants. But then that might look weird if I do a smaller waistband. No, it won't, because it was a little short on him. So yeah, so that's the only amendment I'm making, is that I'm just going to do 1/2-inch folds instead of 1-inch folds like it says in the instructions, just to give him a little bit more length. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll just come back to the sewing machine, sew it up. Really and truly, this is a straightforward pattern, and when you buy the pattern, you get a full video tutorial with it. So if you do buy it, you'll have a full tutorial, but I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. All right, I have sewn the waistband, the hem of the bottom. These are just so cute. Okay, so amendment, I did not do the 1/2-inch fold up here. I did keep it 1 inch and 1 inch, but down at the bottom, I only did a 1/2-inch hem. So now all I have to do is just put the elastic through and then sew it back up, and then these will be done. All right, the pants are done. I'm telling you, this was so easy, so quick. I think total amount of time has been like, I think 31 minutes, I think. So if you just need like a really good sewing win or just something quick to whip up, highly recommend this if you have a niece, nephew, grandchild, whatever, and you just need a good, easy, quick sew. These pants are oh my gosh, these are so cute. These are really cute. This is an easy sew and an easy win. So very quick. They're the Drew pants. It was very cheap. The pattern was well worth it. And you can catch me making these pants in every fabric I can find for the foreseeable future. So that's it for today's video. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you back next week for a cute girls pants pattern. So that'll be really fun. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Okay, just kidding, that's not the end of the video. I forgot I said I was gonna bring these up to show you because I just think they're so cute and you need to see them. So this was the other pair of pants that I made, and also something I wanted to mention that I did. If you have a patterned print like this, make sure that you have it the right way of where you want everything going, because like this side is upside down, which honestly I don't really mind. I think it just adds a little character to it, but if that's gonna bother you, just make sure when you're cutting it out that everything is facing like the same way. But are these not the cutest little brother matching pants? I just think they're so cute. And so you had to see them. So, but I forgot. So I'm adding this part to it. Now I will see you all next week.